Aren't welcome here.
It's safe from here to Rathir, but don't go south.
Я только не помню, здесь эту локацию мы с вами зачищали. Хорошие вещи и деньги. У 900. Так. Сейчас посмотрим. А, вот он. Вот он как раз тот камень. И вот эти толстячки. Может... Что мне с ним делать? Кто мне может сказать? Сейчас посмотрим еще раз задание. Поэкспериментировать с урнами. Не, ну Богарта я призвал. Прошу прощения, что дальше? Это агрессивный режим. Убийство! Батюшки мои, так сейчас все сюда сбегутся. Может, мне с ним надо было поговорить? Я же, блин, не знаю. Ладно, сейчас давайте снова возьмем красный камень. Здесь еще раз возьмем камень. И просто еще раз вставим их на свои места. А все, наверное. Богарт был, и Богарт пропал. Увы. Странно, что они хотели этим сказать. Мне, честно говоря, не совсем понятно. Ну да ладно, бог с ним тогда. С этим Богартом. Потому что мы с вами тогда отправляемся дальше. Итак.
dry and night put out its spark, still one valley will not be changed. For in its depth lies buried all the magic from these lands, and I will call it Galafor, and it will sing my dying song long after all the rest is dust.
I saw you speaking with the vagrants on Beggar's Bluff. What lies have they told you? Why have you come this way? I see. They have fed you with lies. These are vagrants who do not belong in our blessed valley. The goddess Lyria does not wish it. They have sent you into this Fey hollow because they cannot even farm without debasing Fey sorcery. You should give me the wand instead. I will have Priestess Arella destroy it. Then they will go again and leave us in peace. Only to see those vagrants leave our land peacefully, nothing more. Fear not, you will be rewarded with gold as well as Lyria's grace. Galafor has been sanctified and blessed by Lyria. Those who weathered her wrath unscathed are blessed as well. We are truly blessed that she is here to lead us. Unfortunate she holds me in her closest confidence. Those heights across the Vale went by another name before the war. Now, because of the filthy refugees who wander in from the western plains, we call it Beggar's Bluff. I will not deny the Nareens lived here once. I even played with Arak as a girl, but they have no place here anymore. Lyria did not shield them from the Tuatha. It was against her will that they remain.
You've been to the Hollow? Did you find the Paling Wand? Why, I remember her. Weaselly and cruel behind folks' backs. Always trailed in Aurella's skirt tails, whatever she did. That Aurella, she was what you'd call quite a bit adventurous before the war came and she took up the priestess mantle. 1,000 blessings on your head. Look, Arik, the Paling Wand, just as your grandfather spoke of it. You've given us hope when we needed it most. We have little to offer but these herbs. Take them, and bless you. I, for one, will take great joy in wishing her sour face a blessed day every time we meet. For now.
They found me! Have to make it quick. Thank Mitharu. I thought I'd die here, the last of Coln's settlers, alone. Nella and the foragers were out when the Tuatha came. It was a massacre until they returned and drove them off. She and the others set off for Verki, where Anella said they came from. If you've got any hope of finding her alive, you'll get there quickly. She promised we'd rebuild Coln. Should have known that was impossible. Can't blame her. We chose to come here, hoping that war was far enough gone that we might rebuild. Stronghold in southern Tawili, mostly destroyed during the war. All around you, this was Coln. It might have been again, but now everyone is gone. Damn Tuatha. When we arrived, there was nothing here. Then, like a second dawn march, they were everywhere. Why do they hate us? They're not like the other Fae. It was after the Tuatha's first defeat in Erythal. They were scattered, but regrouped south of Tawili. Under cover of night, they marched north, and with the dawn attacked Rathir. General Telera's forces cut them off and drove them back into the sea. After 10 years spent wandering the plains, we thought we could rebuild our homes. How could we be so wrong? Anyone who could fight had left to forage.
The jagged cliffs, angles meeting the swollen sea, treacherous to the ungainly Alfar, was the homeland our pupil took. I have seen the places upon the hillside our ancestors forged from sea-sculpted stone. Glir Rathwen, the bluffs of Tawili, were settled near the light of the heavens that glittered brightest, gazing towards Lyria's teardrop, the earth steeple.
Greetings.
What's this? All the bog stomps? I knew I could trust you. I'll take that, and here's your girl then. This one is mine.
A morsel.
those times, as it was written of our forebears. They lived off the bounty of the sea and the grasses and fields, the newly met peoples, beasts and flowers. If I am a liar, there is no truth under Lyria. The temper of our tired family calmed before waves, and hidden among the rocks, the shadowed nooks of beach and
Die, Tuatha! I appreciate the help, but my work here isn't done. Unless you're going deeper into Verki, I'll take my leave. I'm not going back until the work is done. You'll just have to help. They're coming in through the water gates in the depths of this place. They must have found them. That's their way in. We see Tuatha crawling out of here every time we pass. As for the gates, I remember them from when I was a child, before the Tuatha came. Unexpected, but thank you. With you here, we just might make it. Let's go. At the bottom, of course. They were used to let boats in. You can be sure we'll find more Tuatha along the way. What did my father say of me? I can look after myself, though I'm grateful for your help all the same. I should have sent word, but I wanted to give him good news from Colm. Tell him things had gotten better. But they never did. And it's my fault that the refugees were lost. Most of this place fell in the war, but it appears the lower levels were mostly unharmed, lucky for us. After 10 years, we thought we could rebuild. I led them here, and here they died. The idea was mine, as is the blame. We were out looking for supplies. Came home to find Tuatha attacking the village. All those people dead at the hands of those monsters. We drove off the first group, but they just kept coming. The survivors scattered. I left to find where the Tuatha had come from. Those of us who could defend ourselves went out to find supplies. The rest stayed and helped in the ruins. Tuatha picked us off, one by one. Are we going? More of them!
So, you found the door.
The gate lever! The gate lever! There! They can't get in this way anymore. Let's go. It's finished. Return with me. I know my father. He'll want to thank you in person. Are we going?
Old Nareen Farm is back again.
I will never forget what you have done for me and Anella. No thanks could ever be enough, but please accept this humble reward. Not a bird to be caged, I'm afraid. Still, I hope her time on the Tawili coast has opened her eyes to the realities of the world. Just an old merchant with his share of grief, but his share of fortune, too. I have a home here in Tyrion's Rest, and my daughter by my side. I too dream of seeing Culm rebuilt, but I fear it will be years past this war's end before such a thing could be.
There's a fay loose. Best not venture on the plain. Has anyone seen deer? Lately? Another fine day.
There's a Fae in Gallifall.
It's safe from here to Rathir. But don't.
There's a Fae in Gallifall.
Can't stop now. It's good to keep working. It reminds me that I'm still alive. Stay alert.
But you've saved us. Billis and I think. For that, and wish I had some widow spare you.
Would you care to sell? Sorry, I mean buy. Would you care to buy something? Common knowledge that the travelers are known as thieves, but it isn't the only life you have to lead. We've traders, bards, and jugglers as well. Irian's a good enough bard and a clever thief, but he's not quite a leader, especially with Mare gone. We're performers at Heart and Moon Camp. Bards, jugglers, tumblers, dancers, all performing for the glory of the Hierophant. One of the few ways to earn coin with this war on. Bit hard for us to ply other trades, with always a few odds and ends happening there. Hard to feel like you aren't being watched with the city looming over us. That's why you have to control. Come again. Would you care to sell? Sorry, I mean. Buy. Would you care to buy something? Come again.
Hello, stranger. Aaron Carls is who you need to see if you're looking to trade or fence items.
A thief may turn a lock, a brigand steal a key, but a bard can steal your heart for but a little fee. Farewell.
Selling any clothes? Someone off the road. Tell me, do you have any peasant clothes that you're looking to get rid of? I can pay you for them. Indeed. It is not clothes so much as cloth. I'm a tailor by trade, and from my hands are born the costumes and curtains of our fair camp.
But the players of our camp are always in need of new articles of dress. I need lots of material, and quickly. Bring me some peasant clothes and I can rework the material with relative ease. What say you? You mean truly? It's been a while since I've had any good material to work with. I await your findings. If I knew, I wouldn't need you around to find them for me, would I? I think if you poke around, their words are often in the ears of common folk, and their songs play in the... Irion is one of Moon Camp's leaders, but the other, Mare, has left us. And it gets worse. Mare, I mean, how would you feel? It's a wonder a man like Irion could weather it. I used to find good work in Rathir, but the travellers here have a real passion for the art of performance. I'm happier here. Mare might have been co-leader of the camp, but she's no performer. She's a thief, through and through. It might have worn on her to be surrounded with folk like us. Guess it just wasn't a good fit. Pleasant journeys. Well, it's nice to see you again. Have you drudged up any... If I knew, I wouldn't need you around. Pleasant journeys.
Care to wager? They call me Min the Grinner because I rarely lose. Care to test your chances against me? I was a waif once, a cutpurse from the streets of Rathir before the travellers spoke with me. They've become the family I never knew. The coast's been torn ragged by war and fire. It's the least Moon Camp can do to bring some colour and motley to the area. The man's supposed to be leading this camp, but all he can do is weep. He's taken the loss of Mare hard enough. Oh aye, Mare's is a real song of storybook romance, but looks like things soured between her and Erie. Another time, another game.
Yeah? There's a bit to do around here if you're not a stageling gloryboat like some. Min likes to dice, and Aaron's got a fair bit of shop. A great traveller's name is on the lips of every tavern maid given enough time. They're the ones with true legacy. Runs the show, literally. Thinks we should all be in garters and lip paint. His wife, Mare, used to keep him in control, but now she's left him. Can't imagine why. Mooncap is fine. I mean, it seems all the travellers would rather rob a noblewoman's rouge than her purse, but I'm not judging. The leadership here does lap up the words of the Hierophant, though, like a bunch of mangy curs looking for a morsel. Mare? She seems like a talented enough woman, but she's soft-headed for that damned Hierophant. I heard about her leaving Irion. Maybe the time away from the old seer will give her some clear thought, for once. Good riddance.
Greetings. Need some leverage with greedy merchants? Bartering is just a kind of performance, and I can teach you its secrets. Farewell.
Yeah?
Well, now look at this. Don't suppose you... I'm a scrivener. Need something written, copied, or, well, forged. I'm the one you need. That all you need? I thought everyone had one of those by now. Well, I could draft you one. I just hope you have the coin for it. It's all one to me. I'm not the one who wants to be an officer.
Another wanderer has braved the coast to come to the traveller's camp. Welcome. Have you come to learn your fate?
my car. We travelers spend our lives out of doors, on roads and camps and fields, ever moving, ever roving. The leader of the travelers, the shepherd to our flock. The Hierophant is anonymous and leads from behind a veil. Irian is the leader of this camp. He is a true master of the stage, but a cunning thief as well, in his own way. We've traveled far and wide to make camp in the shadow of Rathir. From here, we do much trade. Mare was the leader of this camp along with our king, Irian. But fate ripped their paths apart, and now they are separate.
Yeah?
Like your chances? Need to do any trade? I have some items for sale. Come again.
Refugees aren't welcome here.
It was then that Issa brought forth the talisman of fate and entered the marsh. This craven arena, a place of life and death. The winds carried the songs of the dying. The Maya sucked the bones of armies below the sea loam. And the mist shielded the eyes of your ancestors from the horror as the two armies
here's Dolvayan. You an officer? Got an officer's pass? No pass, no entry. That's right, officers only. If you've got a pass, show it here. Are them the arms? If you've seen that scoundrel, Clieth, we've been looking for him. There's a reward for turning in deserters, you know. Well, if you do, let me know immediately. We don't tolerate deserters, and we'll pay well for information that leads to their capture. Got one? Then show it here. Bloody likely story. Better scram before I lock you up for attempted impersonation and bribery. I gave my captain back chalk once, just once. And what do I get? 3 months guard duty, day and night. It's a privilege to wear the steel helm. All who do should be proud. This is our base, barracks and storehouse west of the Thorian Strait. It played a bigger role back when the war raged where you and I stand now. But that was near on 10 years back. Where are you going?
Hello, stranger.
Enter the wanderer. Oh? I suppose you're a curious passerby? Well, enjoy yourself. Watch the stage, trade, or it takes a brave sword to be a traveler. We've all left something behind, or made the sacrifices we had to, or had. But more than that, a traveler needs presence. We need to command attention, to perform under spotlight, even from the... May the Hierophant's gaze find my wife, for what a wretch I have become. I am more like a king of ants than anything else. There is nothing I can say to describe how I pine for her. Would that I be sundered like the Rathir battlefield, that I could escape this anger. Goodbye.
I think I've done all I can for you.
That all you need? I thought everyone had one of those. That's what I like to see. The glint of gold. Now, here's one right.
Hello, stranger.
No pass, no entry. Got one? Then show it here. Right enough. Well, in with you then. That's right, you're allowed.
Warsworn, what brings you here?
mess in the back.
damn
So damn far from the war here.
So, you got in old Dove arm then? I hope it wasn't much trouble. Were you able to recover my arms? The staff wasn't rotted through, was it? That's it! No mistaking this old piece of wood. I feel braver just holding it in my hands. And the talisman? Did you find it in its place? Ah, wonderful. I couldn't say how many blades and arrows this saved my family from. I'll feel safer with it on my arm, all the same. Here, have this for your troubles. The name of Arn kept me safe until now, for the war is a hungry beast, and I suppose it was in my cards to be called sooner or later. Life in a fortress sounds grand, but I'd take Rathir, with its vets and food and fair-eyed ladies, any day. Nothing like it anywhere in Amalur, I promise you. Beauty, elegance, wisdom. There's no putting it to words, really. And Lyria guard us both. They embraced each other, and in stillness enveloped the darkened land. Where one sang, the other danced. And they sang thus. We are Issa, and I am the sun's dawn.
Report any suspicious activity at once.
there's no loitering in the keep.
From the dark of north he came, sword alight with frosted blood, to starkly carve a kingdom from...
Greetings.
Greetings, visitor. What can I do for you? Mel Aglear'd be nothing but a cinder too if we weren't a quick march from Lord Candrian's keep. I suppose his lordship could live with letting his people die, but not if he could hear them screaming while it happened. Been running the inn here in Melaglear all my life. My father was proprietor before me and his father before him. Used to be we could count on travellers passing through here every week, but now we're lucky to have any visitors at all.
You're not from around here, are you? I am Eli Thames, and I could use your help with a delicate task. Indre Candrian became lord just before the Crystal War began. When the Tuatha invaded, he retreated to his keep and refused to come out. Left all Candrian to die just to save himself and his precious family name. Rathir is the great city of the Dockelfar, up the coast a ways. It's old and beautiful, but don't hold a candle to Odessa if you ask me. I'd heard it was a quiet town, but now I hear whispers of people mysteriously disappearing during the night. I haven't left the inn since I arrived. Why, I am but a humble agent of change, endeavoring to be in the right place at the right time. Lord Candrian wears a large ceremonial signet ring. He removes it only to sleep. I need you to go to Candrian Keep and steal it. Ever since Indre Candrian became lord, the Candrian Guard have not left the area around his keep. The Tuatha are raiding the Candrian coast entirely unchecked, and this gravely worries the citizens of Rathir. We wish to inspire Lord Candrian to leave his keep and drive the Tuatha back into the sea, and the ring is the first step. Excellent. I'm told that Lord Candrian keeps it in his bedroom in Candrian Keep. Obtain the ring and return to me for another task. Candrian was once the safest region in all of Erethel. No one dared to challenge the Candrian Guard. Now, with the Tuatha raiding up and down the coast, the Guard do nothing but protect Lord Candrian as he cowers in his keep. The keep is in the southeast corner of Candrian, supposed to be impenetrable when it's sealed, but I've heard rumors that one could sneak inside through a cavern below it. Farewell.
Good day.
No one's entered the Reed House since they've... Hail, Wanderer.
This town is going to the kobolds.
Welcome to Mel Aglear, last bastion of hope in all of Candrian. I have not seen much of it, as I have only recently arrived in the region. I spent my childhood in the north with my father's people, the Losselfar. Growing up, my mother did not speak of her family here in Candrian. The few times she mentioned them, I got the feeling that she did not care for them. I am beginning to understand why. I tried to talk to my uncle about the Tuatha menace, but he immediately cut me off and banished me from the keep. I do not think a ruler should be so obstinate. My new home, as it were, my uncle banished me from the keep, so here I am. In truth, I do not mind. The villagers are far kinder and more pleasant to be around. They are a curse upon this world. All they bring is destruction and death. I cannot understand how my uncle can allow them to ravage this land unopposed. I grew up in the far north, son of a Loselfar trader. I couldn't have been happier. My mother spoiled me rotten. My parents were very loving and wonderful people. It is hard for me to understand why fate would take them from me so suddenly.
Greetings.
Welcome to Melaglir, the worst place you'd ever want to be stuck. Trust me. What do I know of war? I've got my own struggles to overcome. I wish the Alfar victory, but it's not as if I will see any gain from their triumphs. Ha! Melaglir. There are Tuatha about. The local lord cowers in his keep and seeds of unrest everywhere. Take me with you when you leave, will you? I'm a healer. Been stuck here for what seems like an eternity. I've been mending bones and curing sicknesses in exchange for farmers' foodstuffs.
Good day. Hello. What may Durant Alagus do for you? Trading goods in Melaglir is just a necessity for me. I've always wanted to travel and study the esoteric elements of alchemy. But alas, where can one find time for such pursuits? This land is old, my friend. Old indeed. Used to be that the lords of the Alfar ruled over much of the Erethel from the keep to the east of here. But time brings change, I suppose. Now it's just the keep and this village. Melaglir was never a particularly bustling town, but with the recent disappearances and the Tuatha raiders nearby, few visitors come here anymore. It makes me sad.
Guards seem a mite testy of late.
I'll be keeping an eye on.
Melaglir used to be the best place to live in all of Canada.
This is Candrian Jail. Visitors are not allowed. Not much left of it, is there? The Tuatha burned most of it, and bandits ravaged what was left. Only Melaglir and the keep remain untouched. That town up the road, only one left in Candrian. The Tuatha have burned the rest. An agreeable lot. I like to visit the inn when I'm not on duty. It's where we keep the lawbreakers and undesirables. We're always on the lookout for promising new additions, if you know what I mean. I am in charge of guarding Candrian Jail. I make sure that no one goes in without permission. Or comes out without permission, I suppose, but that hasn't happened in a while.
Lord of Tides, the thrice-crowned king, the Bantam prince of Melaglir. He forged from blood a sword of sin to cut and rend and sear. From hardened hearts his people wept, tears to flood from stone unbroken, the long-forgotten truth unspoken.
Welcome to Candrian Keep. Please behave yourselves.